Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Teddi Mellencamp affair breaks up marriage, secret polygamy. Former RHOBH star, Teddi Mellencamp has just filed for divorce from her husband, Edwin Arroyev. They have struggled for some time in their marriage but managed to work through things and keep it together. Then, after she filed for divorce, it came out that Teddi allegedly was having an affair. Yet, is there more to the story? Keep reading for further details on the story. After 13 years of marriage, Teddi Mellencamp filed for divorce from Edwin Arroyev. They share 3 children, Slate, Cruz, and Dove. Before she started her 3-season stint on RHOBH, the couple was on the verge of divorce. This was not something Teddi ever addressed with her co-stars. Luckily, she and Edwin were able to fix whatever was broken at the time through watching episodes of the show. They saw how lucky they were, and that helped them move forward. Eventually, Teddi did bring up their struggles when she and RHOC star, Tamra Judge, started their 2 T's in a podcast. Then Teddi announced, via her social media, that she had filed for divorce. More so, she wanted spousal support and custody of their children. Soon after, it came out that Teddi was allegedly having an affair with her married horse trainer, Simon Schroeder. This was well known around the horse circuit, and his wife was done with him. Now, things have become even more dramatic, according to Radar Online. It seems that Simon's wife had filed papers back in 2023 to nullify their marriage on the basis of bigamy. In January 2023, Carly Postel Schrader first started the nullification process. She claimed that Simon was married to another woman. Now, Simon and Carly have been married since 2019, and she gave birth to their 2nd child in May. He happened to be away during this time, and Carly eventually found evidence that he was having an affair with Teddi Mellencamp. Per an insider, she confronted Simon and Teddi about it, and they confessed. Teddi promised it would not happen again. Carly didn't tell Edwin when she found out. She was willing to give Simon another chance and stayed with him. But last month, Carly found proof that the affair was ongoing and that it had become emotional. Teddi Mellencamp has not addressed any of this, but Edwin Arroyev also was allegedly unfaithful. However, his affair was supposedly 8 years ago. After that, Edwin was focused on his family and making things better. That clearly did not happen, and now, the marriage has taken a turn. Luckily, Teddi is very close to her former RHOBH co-star, Kyle Richards. She is also separated from her husband, so they have been leaning on one another through this uncomfortable time. Yet, no one could have anticipated the bigamy twist. Are you shocked that the man Teddi has been with is an alleged bigamist? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. The swirling rumors that had been haunting Teddi Mellencamp for months reached their boiling point on a quiet Thursday afternoon. Once known as the no-nonsense accountability coach on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Teddi found herself at the center of a tabloid storm, her marriage to Edwin Arroyev in tatters, her reputation unraveling, and whispers of a secret life growing louder with each passing day. The scandal broke in dramatic fashion when photos surfaced of Teddi locked in an intimate embrace with a mystery man outside a secluded Malibu restaurant. While the initial headlines screamed of infidelity, the story took a bizarre and unexpected turn as a second layer of secrets emerged. Teddi's mystery man, it was revealed, was not just anyone. He was part of a secret polygamous lifestyle that Teddi herself had allegedly been drawn into. The beginning of the end. For months, those close to Teddi and Edwin had noticed cracks forming in their seemingly picture-perfect union. The duo, who often shared glimpses of their family life on social media, had become increasingly private. Friends chalked it up to Teddi's demanding career and Edwin's growing responsibilities as the CEO of Skyline Security. But behind closed doors, tension simmered. Edwin always felt like Teddi was hiding something, a source close to the couple revealed. She started coming home late, taking secret phone calls, and acting distant. Edwin reportedly confronted Teddi multiple times, but she brushed off his concerns, blaming work pressures and her relentless need to stay fit and active. It wasn't until the damning photos surfaced that Edwin realized his suspicions were more than paranoia. The affair unveiled. The man in the photos, later identified as Blake Stanton, was a figure shrouded in mystery. A businessman by trade, Blake was also part of a secret polygamist community in Utah, a lifestyle that thrived on secrecy and unconventional relationships. Teddi's involvement with Blake raised eyebrows, not only for its betrayal of her marital vows, but for its stark contrast to her public persona of discipline and accountability. According to insiders, Teddi met Blake during a wellness retreat she attended in late 2023. What began as a casual friendship quickly turned into something more, as Blake introduced Teddi to his unorthodox way of life. At first, Teddi was intrigued but hesitant. She reportedly told friends she found the polygamous lifestyle fascinating and liberating, though she didn't fully embrace it until much later. Double lives exposed. The shocking revelation of Teddi's affair was only the beginning. As reporters dug deeper into her relationship with Blake, they uncovered connections to a secretive group known for their radical views on marriage and commitment. Blake was one of 3 husbands to women within the community, and Teddi was allegedly being groomed to become part of the fold. A former member of the group spoke out anonymously, painting a troubling picture. It's not just about love or connection, it's about control. They lure people in by promising freedom, but it's anything but that, the source said. Teddi's transformation was gradual but noticeable. She began advocating for unconventional views on relationships during her podcast, hinting at a shift in her mindset. Longtime fans and followers grew concerned, sensing something was amiss. Edwin's breaking point. For Edwin, the revelations were devastating. A man who had always supported Teddi's career and stood by her side during her battles with online trolls, he found himself blindsided by her betrayal. Sources close to Edwin described him as heartbroken and humiliated. Despite his heartbreak, Edwin initially tried to salvage the marriage for the sake of their children. He even met with Blake in a tense confrontation that, according to witnesses, nearly turned physical. However, Edwin's efforts proved futile as Teddi became increasingly drawn into Blake's world. The final straw came when Edwin discovered emails and messages between Teddi and Blake that revealed the extent of their plans. Teddi had been considering moving to Utah to live closer to Blake and his polygamist community. For Edwin, this was an unforgivable betrayal, and he filed for divorce shortly thereafter. Fallout and backlash. The fallout from the scandal was swift and unforgiving. Teddi's fans, who once admired her candidness and discipline, turned on her, flooding her social media with criticism and disappointment. "This is not the Teddi we knew," one follower commented. "How can someone who preached accountability live such a double life?" Meanwhile, Teddi's former RHOBH co-stars weighed in, with varying degrees of sympathy and judgment. Lisa Rinna, never one to shy away from drama, called the situation classic Teddi, preaching one thing, doing another. Kyle Richards, Teddi's longtime friend, expressed sadness but declined to comment further, stating, "This is a private matter, and I'm here for her if she needs me." Teddi's response. Amid the chaos, Teddi remained uncharacteristically silent for weeks. When she finally addressed the situation in an emotional Instagram post, she neither confirmed nor denied the affair or her involvement in polygamy. Instead, she wrote about the pressures of living a public life and the toll it had taken on her mental health. "I've made mistakes, and I'm far from perfect," Teddi wrote. "But I'm on a journey to find what truly makes me happy, even if it means breaking free from the life I've known." Her words did little to quell the backlash, and many accused her of deflecting blame and avoiding accountability. What's next for Teddi? As the dust settles, questions remain about what lies ahead for Teddi Mellencamp. Will she fully embrace the polygamous lifestyle, or will the weight of public scrutiny drive her back to the life she left behind? For now, Teddi appears to be focusing on herself. She's reportedly stepped away from her accountability business to reflect on her choices and navigate this tumultuous chapter in her life. As for Edwin, he's thrown himself into work and his role as a father, vowing to shield their children from the drama as much as possible. He's done with Teddi, but he's not done being a great dad, a friend shared. The saga of Teddi Mellencamp's affair and secret polygamy is far from over, but one thing is certain: the Teddi the world thought they knew no longer exists. In her place is a woman searching for freedom, regardless of the cost.